mastermind behind the mic. Give me what you like, never think about it twice. Coming with the real facts, and that's for real. Along with special guests, you know the deal. Label as the podcast, I stand on it. I'm all about my grind, cause my grind I be on it. That's what it's all about. When you're trying to be successful, you know what I'm saying? The Solo Show, yeah. What's up? Back in the building, y'all. Episode 29 of Solo Show with yours truly, the mastermind behind the mic, the podcast. Back at it again for another episode in this joint. I got a special guest in the house, my man, all the way from St. Louis. My guy, Mr. Zebo Jones in the building, y'all.
Hey,
Fucking applause.
what's going down? What's going down? I appreciate it, my man. 1,000%.
Yes, sir. Back in the house, man. Had you on
Yeah,
a while
man.
back.
It's been a minute, bro, and I know we've been trying to get it for like the past month, but I'm glad to be back 1,000%, Rick.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping we don't have any technical difficulties again.
Right, man. I need to get back on my shit and learn this book. All the other stuff, I'm out of practice. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, I'm trying to get used to this fucking time, man. This new
uh,
time.
bro, I love this time of year, man. Yo, I was like, it's daylight savings weekend, yo. And she was like, yeah, but
Yeah,
I lose an hour of sleep. I was like, that only happened one time, though.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, look at you, like, you got to go do shit. Like, it'd be like 9 o'clock and then it get dark at some point.
yeah. Man, I'm trying to get back used to that shit, man, because this
Dang.
first week, man. But and you know, fucking time goes by fast, man. When
Yeah.
when when you're off work, when you're off the 9 to 5.
Who you telling, bro? For some reason, I be at work every day. I be like, look, let's speed the day up, but let's slow it down. Like, let's slow down the weekend. The weekends have been going way too fast recently. And I can attest that, like, after daylight savings time, sprung forward or whatever,
Yeah,
that down Tuesday felt like it was like a Wednesday or something. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it was dragging. Like, it was going. Well, drag anyway.
Dragging. Shit fucking whole week, man, especially when
Yeah.
you working, dude. When you off, the shit goes by so fast and it's time to go back to work. And man,
Blink of an eye.
losing that hour though, man. I hate that shit. I hate it.
Man, I
They
love
need to
it.
need to leave that shit alone, man. They need to just leave it. You either gonna keep it this time here or the old
Yes.
time, fall back.
Leave it
So,
like this.
yo, you
1,000%.
yeah, you want that daylight. You want
Yes,
and a lot. I know a lot of people want that daylight in the afternoons, man, because it do feel good when you get off the 9 to 5 and you got plenty of daylight.
yes, man. Now I want to go out and do something. I got time to go do something and do it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be night for the longest time, man. It's gonna be night hours and hours. But I get this amount of time to enjoy this day. Oh
My
shit.
brother, man, we've been on NBA with John Morant.
Okay.
The issues that's been going on with him, with the gun video, the shit. And my thing with that is I'm like, bro, you don't be on video with no shit like that. You don't you don't do that, man. You got and I understand people use this shit too. They say, well, he's young and all, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As youngsters, we make mistakes. And the thing is, when you make these mistakes, can you learn from them? And this brother, man, is a hell of a talent, dude. I'm talking about he's an advanced version of fucking Allen Iverson.
I feel you, man. He got it, dog. I was
Yeah.
out in Memphis, man. They got a damn billboard of your boy with his arm stretched out over Bill Street, man. That dude, the king out there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it, dog.
Yeah.
And I don't see how you throw it away. But I will say this, like, America is a gun culture in itself. All right, that's number one.
Mhm.
But also thousands of dollars worth of jewelry around your neck while you hold
Yeah.
like it's a dainty purse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
either way, I wouldn't be trying to throw away all these endorsements. But it is how Nike was like, we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
John Morant, you go away, you go down to Florida, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Everything cool. You know, you keep your shoe, this, that, and the third. But Kyrie Irving, he tweets out just a link. You know what I mean? That Shaq,
Mhm.
also premiered at his now uh, theater or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, they're like, hey, keep that shit, you got to fucking go away. Matter of fact, we'll turn your shoes into the John Morant. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Either way. It's odd, is
Yeah.
what I'll say.
But going back to Ja a little bit, man. I wish the brother the best of luck going forward, and hopefully he learned from his mistake. Uh, I know his father be around a lot, man. And the thing with that shit is, man, you just can't be being trying to be your son's buddy and all that
All
shit,
right.
man. You got to be a father, man. And I'm not saying he's hadn't been talking to him or whatever, but you know, you got to stay on him, man. He's still relatively young. He's a young man,
Yeah.
but this man is feeding everybody, pretty much probably feeding the family. You know what I'm saying? Feeding, taking care of everybody. And sometimes people hate to say something, knowing they
To
when
the
they know it.
breadwinner.
Yeah, yeah, because they don't want to mess that relationship up with that bread. So, but a lot of people have been been making a lot of comments about that situation. And the thing with that is, man, when you on such a high platform like this, because you got a lot of people looking at you, you got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of youngsters looking at you,
Yeah.
and the problem we having now with guns and all this shit, man. It's bad enough, but somebody on a stage like him, and kids look up to him. You know, that's not a good look.
I
And
agree.
I'm hoping that he get it together, man, and get it squared away. Um, I'm quite sure he probably done people done kind of strayed away from him as far as endorsements a little bit. I think I've heard a few things about an endorsement here or there
Mm-hmm.
where he's pretty much kind of he lost out on because of this situation. And then too, why would you want somebody on the face of your franchise or whatnot, and they on video, with a gun and doing all this stuff kind of shit, man. You don't want nobody. You don't
I
want that,
feel
man.
you. I feel you, but like I
And
know that
I know
other players have done other shit
I
and
I understand.
still, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and plus
And
it's a gun. It's a gun, something that Americans use. It's the second thing that we fucking treasure so much that we put it in our constitution or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like we care about that shit. Because a motherfucker showing one don't mean he's a bad guy. I mean, motherfuckers get shot every day in mass shootings, but this and everybody flip they goddamn mind.
yeah. My thing is, and we have our takes on this shit, man.
Right?
We
Everybody
have our
went
take.
fucking stupid.
We have our takes on it. Uh, for the brother, just like I just said, I'm hoping nothing but the best for him, man.
Right?
And then you gotta watch your crowd that's
Yeah.
around you. You gotta watch that shit too, man. You
Everybody
gotta
can't
watch that.
go. That's
Everybody
the
can't
damn
go.
truth.
Yeah, you gotta watch your crowd, man.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah. All right, man. Another thing I wanted to talk about too a little bit was
All right.
this situation with Michael Irvin.
Okay.
I
Now
want.
I did my little homework on this, and I seen the video. You seen the video?
I hadn't saw the video. I've read a lot about what supposedly had happened.
Okay.
Uh, so
So
give me a rundown on the video.
in the video here now, as soon as because it started off like 4. she come in frame, this and third. But as soon as I saw her, came around, and then she like sought him out, and she went right to him, right. And so
Mhm.
they spent good time, this and third, whatever. And time I ever seen where it got kind of weird was like he had came up, like it seemed like he knew Irvin, and the feeling of the video changes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever they heard or whatever wasn't appropriate. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it was. I'm just saying that it seemed that way. And then that's when it just kind of got weird. But other than that, it seemed like a perfectly fine, hey, how you doing kind of video. Now, I don't know what the fuck was said. It ain't no audio with this bitch.
Right.
But also, like, who the fuck knows? Is it worth $100 million? I mean, I'll sue for that shit too, goddamn. If
Well,
you want to say some crazy ass shit done happened and you fucking lying, and I know that shit, and my homies know it, even though
yeah.
it did get weird in the video, who gives a shit? What I said was some shit that you was going along with. I was touching your hand, this, and the third, everything was cool. You said you wanted to do some shit. I said, well, hey, have you ever done this? And then he said, oh, no, I ain't never done that. And now it's weird because I asked you some crazy shit. Either way,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. The shit was fucked up, man. Because Mike, he's had a history of shit in his past, and you leave the past in the past, but still, it hangs over you like a dark cloud.
Uh,
And this man was out there, getting ready to do some coverage for the Super Bowl, and it was said that he was in his hotel room when they came and got him. He was in his room when they came and,
uh,
got him uh, for this alleged incident. Now we don't know
okay.
what was said. It's kind of like her word against his, and this man don't, this shit put a damper on his job right now, with the NFL network. So
Yeah.
so
I mean, that shit hurts, man. I mean, as far as when it affects your job, bro, 1,000%.
that and,
Now,
and then too, thing your family got to deal with this shit.
yeah,
So
it's so public.
yeah. So yeah, what I would have been suing for 100 million. Hell yeah, you fucking trying to fuck my reputation on up.
Goddamn right. This shit right here gonna hurt me. Motherfucker, it's gonna stop me from all that money that you just stopped.
Yeah,
Because you want to give some crazy ass shit. But you said some nasty shit to me first.
yeah. Now the Marriott. Now it was said that the Marriott, they operate in franchises and licenses, uh, hotels at 8,200 different locations,
That's a
and
lot.
they
Yep.
only own but 21. So that location in Arizona, they don't own that. They don't own that hotel. That's that's what I was reading. They don't own that one.
Okay. Well, okay. The judge, okay, I'm suing for 100 million. I mean, I gotta get it. I'll take a 100,000. Fuck y'all. Y'all motherfuckers was wrong.
Look, they was wrong for that shit, and you hate to hear that and see this man dealing with that shit, man. Because Mike
Exactly.
Mike Mike is a cool guy from what I seen of him. Uh, good guy, man.
Well, oh no. Like sometimes they will plot against you. You said that he had something in his past, and it sounded
Yeah,
like it was probably something similar. Old girl probably could have googled that shit. You know what I mean? Seeing that old boy had a couple of drinks in him, said to
yeah,
herself, "You know what? This right here be a perfect time for me to come up." I'm
yeah,
not saying that you can't, that you're not supposed to believe women. I'm not saying that. You
yeah,
know what I mean? But what I am saying is sometimes they be lying. That's
yeah.
all.
Look, he had now it was said that two other people um was there came forth too and said that it wasn't even nothing like that.
So boom, you got two against one. My word against hers. Well, you got this
Yeah,
nigga and him too. So
yeah.
it's
Yes, it
three
was.
against one now. So she's a lying ass bitch. Anyway, I don't know.
Hey, but we will find out before long, man. We will find out before long.
I hope he get the whole 100 million too.
Yeah, I do too. I hope we get that shit too.
This bitch.
Yeah. All
Like
right,
we
man.
need this right here for Kobe. Anyway,
Yeah. Hey, man, we fixed to take a quick 30-second break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk a little bit Willie McGinnis. Yeah, Super Bowl champion Willie McGinnis. The shit he did out in West Hollywood back in December of last year. We'll talk about that and much more right after the break, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, we're back with more of the solo show. My man Zebo Jones in the building. Bro, we're gonna talk a little bit about Willie McGinnis, man. and I wanted to bring this shit back up because it was said that he does have a court date in April. You got to go to court for the incident happened out in West Hollywood back last year in December.
Right, right,
Uh,
right.
that shit was so gangster. What with that? Man, that shit was gangster as fuck, man. I was like, damn, man. That Kelly came out of him, man. Damn.
You started jabbing the dude with the bottle though.
Yeah, bro. That shit was man. I seen the video, man. I watched that video a couple times, man. That shit was man. He rolled up on old guy, man, at the table, man. He was talking to him, and before you knew it, bam.
Right outside the head with the left. It was over.
Yeah, I'm talking
But the
about that.
thing is, everybody else immediately started jumping in. Like I know that he the
Yeah,
one getting sued or whatever, but
yeah,
like I hit you one time to start off with.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Everybody else started whipping your ass. Not, I mean, I did hit you with the bottle, but it's
yeah.
okay.
That shit's crazy, man. Man, look, he came that bitch thugged out, man.
You
He
know,
came
he
in
was
there
ready for war, wasn't
fucking pants sagging and shit about to come down. Man, he
he?
hey,
Shit, I
but
want that nigga over there.
hey, but that shit's crazy, man. You know, because he's a part of the NFL network.
Right.
He's a face on the NFL network. What in the fuck was you thinking, man? It's cameras everywhere.
That's
There's
true, bro.
fucking
You in
cameras
West
everywhere.
Hollywood, man.
Yeah. I mean, cameras every fucking where.
Right.
And you come in
We
there
is
with
in
an
the police
entourage.
state. Yeah,
Yeah. Entourage with him, man.
yeah. So what was the whole situation about? Or you like why he just started swinging on this dude? Put him some money or something?
I never heard what was it about.
That's what I
Actually,
want to know.
I'm actually thinking it must be some street shit, man. It had to
Yeah,
been some money or something for him to.
something, something.
It had to been some major shit because you took a chance
Yeah,
like that in the public
yeah.
with cameras everywhere. You
You over here
know, in this
risking it
footage,
all.
yeah, in fucking footage, they roll the footage back. Yeah, your ass, you can't deny that shit.
Oh
You
no,
can't
that was
deny it.
definitely him, man. I was watching. I was like, maybe he ain't. I was like, he only hit him one time. I was like, maybe he ain't, do that much. This damn thing. It's not that I give a fuck about this dude because he was a goddamn Patriot. You know what I mean? I'm a damn Jets fan. Fuck the Patriots. All that shit. And I love the Lakers. Anyway, fuck Boston. Anyway, uh, when he started hitting the dude with the damn bottle, though, I said, yeah, you probably going to, yeah, you go. They caught you there, Bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting hit one time, maybe a couple of times.
Look, man.
Was that?
Look, it had to be some shit that wasn't good because I hadn't heard anything about this guy even filing charges or lawsuit against him. Now I hadn't read that. I hadn't heard anything. So I really can't speak on that shit. But
Felony charges and shit. Yeah.
yeah, so I hadn't heard him trying to sue him or none of that shit. Now it's possible that shit can happen, and he's got to go to court too. So, but then you've not on the NFL Network right now because you suspended because of this incident, man. And
All
my
right.
thing is you risk your job and then he was doing so much, I think, for the communities and stuff with kids and all this. And he came back and made a public apology, which hey, you knew that shit was coming anyway. You know you done
Oh
fucked up.
yeah, you gotta do your PR work now. I mean,
Yeah.
you worth millions, huh?
Yeah. So, he, kids, he was doing a lot of stuff with them and he made a mistake, man. He made a fucked up mistake. You 51 years old, dude. That was what the fuck what you thinking?
That's an expensive ass mistake at 51, man. I mean, that remind me of with them. I was working at Walgreens and I see them old dudes coming down by that Plan B. It's like, come on now, you're a little too old for that shit,
Look,
Leo.
my thing was, and I don't promote violence on this show, by the way.
Uh huh.
But
Didn't sound like it.
right, look, if if I knew that motherfucking guy was in there and I had some issue with somebody would have been the fall guy for me. I wouldn't have went in that motherfucker.
Thank you. That's why I was like, if he hit him the one time and that right there was the signal, like, this is the dude I want y'all to beat up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's where I thought it was gonna end up at. But like I said, but either way, I
yeah,
would have been doing the same exact shit. This having all this amount of money, such as let's bring it back to Ja real quick.
yeah.
I mean, either
I
way.
I would have been sitting back out there in my ride and sent somebody in that motherfucker. I'd have been in an old Chevy or something. I wouldn't have been in nothing uh luxurious because they
Right.
got cameras all on the outside and
The
shit.
most inconspicuous shit. I
Yeah,
mean, like that's him in the damn Pinto. Like, why would I be in a Pinto, nigga?
yeah. So I'd have rolled in some bullshit. I'd have been sitting back, but I wouldn't have. Man, he had to been really, really fucking heated, man, for him to
Oh
just
yeah.
say fuck it. He might have been had a couple drinks in him, man. He was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass." So, and they rolled up on him,
Yeah.
and the video showed he in his pants about to fall off and shit. Man, that shit was funny.
Right, bro. He was sagging so damn hard, bro. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, 51? Come
yeah.
on now. You got all that money, can't get no bill. I forgot all about the
That mug was sagging, bro. He was,
phones
bro.
out there in the world, man.
Bro was sagging. It like he had 2 packs of goddamn pork chops in his back pocket or something, man. That motherfucker. But don't get me wrong, I like old Willie McGinnis, man. I didn't care for the Patriots, but, Willie
Yeah.
McGinnis seemed like he was a pretty cool cat.
I
But,
see.
uh,
I see.
but unfortunately, uh, he done got himself caught up in some shit now, man, and,
Yeah. Wish
Willie
all the best to him though. You know
2
what I mean?
felonies. I think it was 2 felony charges too, man, and both of
Yeah.
them carry 4 years apiece, so you looking at, like, 8 years, which I doubt he's gonna do he
No,
may
he's
not
not
do
gonna do
nothing.
that.
He's gon that right there is gonna cover a lot of
It's the
shit,
talk
man.
on real quick.
Yeah. So, if you got
He'll be
that
on the XFL network before you know it.
yeah, yeah. He might have a fucking, like a trophy in that motherfucker with his hand, that left where he
Or he caught that
clocked
dude
the guy.
first.
Yeah, yeah, have his shit sitting up there. Had that shit in gold sitting up there on bronze or some shit. Like a
Put that shit on a ring.
yeah.
My bicep, motherfucker. Look at that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Man, I'll tell you what, I know here lately with podcasting, uh, I hadn't been able to do a whole lot like I normally would do, but,
Yeah.
uh, still managing to get in. Um, and the thing with it is, due to other, jobs and all that shit, man, it affects you a lot. You have to fight through this shit. Uh, with you, have you been doing anything as of lately? Doing any shows, anything?
No, I'm actually like I said, I appreciate you having me on the show once again, man. But this right here springs back the doing this. You know what I mean? Like we
Mhm.
ain't done the episode on the distance podcast, right? But since like May, you know what I mean? And so much has happened in between that time. It's almost a year. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But doing anything with the podcast, man, this is the first thing, you know what I mean, that has been, but I know that it's time to fucking get into it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
right,
like
right.
all the stars is lining up, motherfuckers is. calling, asking, you know what I mean, when we come, and I'm just like, we will.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit,
That's something, man.
but like you said, man, life be happening though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
a lot of
It's like it's there.
shit happens, man. Sometimes unexpectedly too. So,
Yeah,
uh, but I've been myself been managing to. I think about it, man. The episodes I've could have done more, have done, but the circumstances, man, gets in the way and it fucks you up and it pisses you off too. But you have to roll with it. And I actually, thank 216 to blend live 365 radio up in Cleveland, Ohio, man, for you know, doing playbacks of my episodes, keeping me relevant and shit.
bet.
And
Shouts out.
definitely thank them, man, for doing that. And my shows every Tuesday starting at midnight. Sometimes they play my playbacks. They hit me up and ask me which episode I want to play back, and they
Word.
can take it from there. And because they pretty much got all of them, so they
All right.
just ask
And then
me.
they'll be like, "What can I put? What you?" That was dope
Yeah,
as hell, man.
yeah,
They
yeah,
working with you. That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah, and then I'll let them know that if I got a new episode coming up, I go ahead and let them know, hey, I got a new one coming up this week, so boom,
Bet.
and to get it over to them. But
You say this
really
in
thank 'em.
Cleveland,
Yeah, yeah,
man. That's the first place I ever on an airplane. I was headed to Vegas. Had a stop in Cleveland. It was December. I'm leaving North Carolina, and I'm looking down. And I'm like, "What's all this fucking white shit?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's snow up here, man."
yeah, man. Uh, Chicago, man. That's where I was born, and I was raised in Chicago for. It was kind of a back and forth thing when I was younger, and been here in Mississippi majority of my life. This is my roots here, and man, I enjoyed it. Being South, man, because I think back on the fucking winter months and shit up there, man. I'm like, man, because I was up there quite a few times, and that shit was hell, man. Snow every
Yeah,
time you look around, it was fucking snowing every day, and all I
it
was
ain't
doing was
fun.
sitting and looking out the window at that shit. And I'm like, man, when this shit gonna stop?
All
And and
right.
and fucking life goes on. Shit don't stop up that motherfucker, man. They
Oh
shutting down.
man,
They shutting shit down around here, man.
that's right. We don't play with that shit down south, boy. Man,
Yeah, but
my cousin, she moved up to Chicago for all of a winter,
mhm,
and before spring broke out, she headed back down south. But
yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. If you can get just a little, pretty much a nice dusting of snow, or
that's
just a
all you
little,
need.
a little bit of sleep, shit, man. They figure to shut shit down.
Shit, back home in North Carolina, man, we get like you said a dusting. Airport ain't working, buddy.
Oh,
Everything. City shut down.
yeah, man. But don't get me wrong. I like the city, especially during the summer months when it's nice outside. Now I can dig it then. And then
Yeah,
I noticed the time during the summer, with this time we on now, uh man, we be sitting out back and shit at 9 o'clock, and it's like it's just starting to get dark. That fucking 9 o'clock. I'm like, damn.
that's when it's time to go.
Yeah. So
You can go home. You can chill out for about 2 hours, maybe even four. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. Man.
Get up and do it again
So I see you rocking the Lakers.
all day, every day. I got to do it.
Yeah. Uh what's the deal with Anthony Davis, man?
All right, look, I'm gonna give my honest hot
Yeah, I
Anthony
want to
Davis.
know.
This dude is he's phenomenal when he feels like playing. On you over here, we gave you a championship, and now you acting like some bum wins. I understand that tonight we have an opportunity to go from 11th to fucking right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just by one win. That's because the damn West is mediocre. I'll say that the shit's just fucking even right now. But this is what I say, do. But if you don't, Philadelphia, you can have that first round draft pick. I got three number one. I think I got three as well. Let me get Joel because we about to run this shit. We gonna
Yeah.
keep Joel. You got to go pay. You got to whatever the pay is. I don't give a fuck. Going to the Vegas off my team now.
Yeah. I saw in the blog, man. I just actually just glanced at it. They was talking about Anthony Davis a little bit on the
Mm.
talking about the on the downturn and all that shit, man. I didn't read it. I didn't read it because I'm like, here we go again. AD again is always something with AD.
Always hurt.
Always hurt, man.
Never showing up. Always missing his free throws.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
So
not an A1 player, bro. I made the 75 anniversary team over Dwight Howard.
yeah, your shit is breaking up, man. It's breaking up a little bit.
Oh, it's on the audio?
Yeah, it's breaking up just a little bit.
I don't understand how he got in the 75 top 75 NBA team.
Mhm.
I don't get it.
Now, what about LeBron? Is LeBron still out?
LeBron, he say he got a foot injury, which I don't believe now. But I think he gonna come back
Yeah,
if it's a knee boost, all that shit. Either
yeah,
that or he could try to come back. Yeah, I think that's a realistic time when he gonna come back.
yeah. I
Around
actually
April
saw him.
2nd.
Saw what he wearing a boot or some shit.
Yeah, he came out there. He was riding a scooter, all this and the third. And then the next thing you know, somebody said, "Hey, you seen that video of LeBron at that Kendrick Lamar concert?" I was like, "Nah." It was
What he
like,
had
"Yeah,
the
he dancing around, no boot on, nothing."
oh fuck! I thought he had the boot on. The boot when he had that tall boot on, man. He was the fucking boot was bow legged. Looked like
Bruh, he was faking, bruh. I don't believe that shit. As soon as that nigga went down, he started. Nobody asked this nigga shit.
yeah,
And I remember I saw when this nigga pulled his
yeah,
right there looked real. When I saw his quote unquote foot injury, it was legitimate to me. But I ain't no goddamn doctor. I just used to be an EMT.
yeah,
Thing that you fucking need.
yeah,
Can you get us to make the play in? You fucking gone because you supposed to be top 75, ain't you? You're supposed to be that good.
mm-hmm.
And if you can get us to the playoffs, show us that you is an A1 player and the streets can go. But if not, nigga, you gonna be shipped some damn where else. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
Bet that.
bro. So since we just slid on over to the NBA, man. Who I know it's well, no, it's not too early because hell, championships, playoffs, and all that shit. Wouldn't it? Playoffs start when in
Listen,
May or
playoffs start in April.
June,
Yeah,
April, yeah, April, May, somewhere
start in April.
in now. I think gonna come
You started breaking up too. You
come out
said
of
who
West,
I
not
think
the
what?
Lakers
Okay, yes
coming
it is. We gonna come
out
bro.
the
All
West.
right. I've been saying this all year. The NBA is going to put. Yep. I got a whole theory on it now. I can keep going down, but I'm gonna just keep it on the little shallow end. All right, look, this is LeBron's last year that he can wear the number 6. He's going to do his best to get a fucking championship this year so that he can have the number 23 and number 6 hung up in the rafters of crypto.com or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like Kobe, because he is a imitator of the legends. Kobe was an
Yeah,
imitator of Jordan. This nigga is an imitator of them all. So either way, that's what I say. That's what's
yeah,
gonna happen. And if it ain't us, it definitely ain't gonna be motherfucking Denver. Like Denver, who the fuck else is better than us? Honestly, in a 7 game, if everybody's at full strength, Do you really believe that the Warriors, where they are at right now,
Yeah.
if this one can get you, they can't win on the goddamn road. So as long as we get above them in the standings, I mean, we'll have home court advantage. So boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, it got to be LA. Who you think coming out the West?
I honestly don't fucking know. I
Yeah,
maybe Denver.
nigga, they is not scary at all.
Maybe
I
Denver.
seen Draymond
I like
Green.
the Lakers now. Don't get me wrong, I like the Lakers, man, but I don't know, man.
I seen Draymond Green stop Jokic last year.
That's
That nigga,
Draymond Green.
that nigga strong as hell too. Goddamn. You say ain't that LeBron can't hold Jokic? If
No, I'm not,
Draymond Green can,
bro. Look, if Draymond can stay his ass out of shit, man, that dude tell man,
I
I
think him
want
and
to
Dylan Brooks gonna really fight.
man. This guy here, man. I'm telling you, he's a hell of a fighter, man.
Oh yeah. He's the
Yeah,
mouthpiece of the organization, 1,000%, and he'll punch you in your mouthpiece too.
yeah,
Just ask.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That cat, man, I couldn't stand that motherfucker, man. Motherfucker make you mad as hell, man. But he's
He
a
do,
baller.
man.
He make you mad, man.
I ain't got nothing but love for him because all them years they were going against LeBron, bro. I was right there with him. I was a goddamn Golden State fan all 4 years, niggas. I promise.
He was man, Draymond, man. I'm talking about dude. He looked like one of those kids back in the day that just was fucking bullying the motherfucker. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? He
yeah.
was just a headache, man. He was
He's the
aggravating
type of
the
kid that
motherfucker.
sit in the back of the bus.
Yeah,
That's where he stay. This
yeah,
nigga appear back there. Like,
yeah,
what
man.
Draymond again?
Man, Draymond is a fucking Draymond, man.
All right. Draymond.
Draymond.
All right. That's your real name.
All right, man.
Oh shit.
We're gonna take a quick break, man, and we're gonna come back. I'm gonna talk a little bit about merchandise. My recent merchandise I've just starting to drop, and my future website that I'll be having put together. Actually, I talked with someone today about it, a good friend of mine, and she's gonna work on that for me. So we'll talk about that in 30 seconds, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. More of the solo show. My man Zebo Jones in the building.
Yo.
Uh, man, I'm quite sure you've seen some. I've been doing a little advertisement with
Oh
my
yeah, I
gear.
seen you on the ground.
Yeah, on all over the gram and shit, man.
Yeah.
You have to promote that shit, man. You got to put it out there, man.
If you ain't gonna do it,
Yeah, you got to.
yeah.
You know, I wear my shit a lot too because you got to self promote your shit, man. And
Well,
I've been getting some good feedback about it. The t-shirts, and especially here in our area, man, they've been selling pretty damn good. Now this hat, I actually just got the hat. I
yeah,
hadn't
I was
been
about to say
wanting.
I like that hat
Yeah,
now. That's what I was gonna comment on.
I hadn't been wanting to even take the hat off, man. But
That's what's up. That's good shit right there.
yeah, my guy, man, my designer, man, Kevin Skipper, he's here locally. Man, he's been doing some good work for me. Actually, I got fucking little sticker decals, and
What?
I got these, and I got it in a fucking. I don't know if you can see it or not, man,
I think-
but it's in gold. This one here is in gold. That's probably not gonna show because it's kind of light, but it's in gold,
yeah.
like a tan color. But the black one got these,
Okay.
and got a number of things we're gonna do. I actually got a QR code, which will be added to the merchandise. You know, the tees and the hats and all with the tag. The QR code will be on there where you can scan it with your phone camera and it takes
Okay.
you right to the podcast. So
Hey man, that's dope as hell.
yeah, so got a lot of shit coming. Uh, but the hats, man, these are the trucker style hats.
Okay.
This is one of the trucker style hats. And these are I actually just this was the very first one he did. So, you know, automatically
Word.
it comes to me very
Real,
first
of
one.
course.
So I've got people already wanting to get them already, man. Um, I was out last night with my sons. My son turned 18 uh yesterday. Was it yesterday? What the day is? Yeah, yesterday. Damn, man. But he turned 18 on 318. So
What?
uh
That's what's up.
so we was out and had dinner and all, had a good time, man. And yeah, the merchandise has been getting noticed a lot. So uh yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some big things with this shit. I got
Yeah.
a lot of more stuff coming. Even you name it, keychains, bracelets,
Okay.
all that shit, man. The little bracelets and all that shit, man. I've got a lot of stuff I'm fixing to do.
That's what's up. You gotta expand that brand, dog. You gotta
Yeah,
get it how you can, man. That's the thing about it too. You know what I mean? It, people say mind your business, and when I think about that, sometimes that's exactly what you're doing. You know what
yeah,
I mean? When you're getting all your products out, this is my business.
yeah,
I'm buying and buy business. That's it. You
yeah,
know what I mean? That's exactly what it's really about. In my the way I think about shit nowadays.
yeah,
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 I need to mind my business. No, no,
yeah,
and get me some damn product. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. It was time, man, because I've been doing this shit now since 2019, and
Yeah.
it was time to start because I've had people in the past asking me about, man, when you gonna get some merchandise, man, you know. And at the time, I wasn't in that at that point where I was really trying to get the merchandise then. So I've gotten to a point now that I've been able to, especially with prayer, because I pray about a lot of stuff, man. Uh,
Right.
been able to run across people that has pretty much the same ideas that I have uh, when it comes to doing this merchandise stuff. So
Right.
uh, I'm just been fortunate, man. It's going. The plan is to expand this shit even more. Um, I got some more shit coming. As far
Okay.
as another brand. And I hinted on it, I think in the last episode about another brand I'm fixing to do. And
Okay.
but the focus is right now is this is the podcast logo, the logo and shit, man, because it do stands out. It stands out. But when I got the hat yesterday, man, I was like, bro.
Yeah, it hit. I like it a lot, man. I
Uh,
can see myself rocking one myself.
yeah, man, I had a lot of people, man, compliments on it. So um it's gonna work out. Just gotta keep working. Um, trying to make the podcast a lot better.
Right.
And getting in here, man, it's something I wish I could just really just get into doing it full time without have to go to work somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's the
but
thing about it, man. You got to work hard enough to get to that point. And
yeah,
and like I see it myself as far as podcasting. I see it as a way to, you know what I mean? The internet has connected too many people. Like if it's 8 billion people on this
yeah,
motherfucking planet, like everybody, or at least I can have 50,000 motherfuckers that, feed into my brand. You know what I mean? Basically. And that right there
okay,
could change my lifestyle. And that's all that you need to do.
hmm,
You know what I mean? You don't need
yeah,
the millions. You know what I mean? Shit, if
right,
you get these motherfuckers pay you 250 a fucking month, boom, you're done.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, man, I advise my advice to any of them out here, man, especially the podcasters out here, man. Keep doing what you do.
Oh yeah.
If you love doing what you're doing, man, keep going. I mean, do your thing. I stay out of people way. You know what I'm saying? I stay out of the way. I'm kind of to myself, especially when it comes to doing this. I'm kind of pretty much to myself until I reach out to people and for being guest on the show
All right.
and see when they're available to come on. but just for as dealing with people all the time, out in general public, being out, hanging out and shit, all that. I don't do a whole lot of that because I don't gotten older now, and
Right,
uh, I'm more laid back and pretty much watching my sons grow and trying to give them the advice, to what to look out for because I can't be everywhere with you. I can't
right.
be everywhere. But what I tell you and talk to you about, hopefully it sticks in. So if they become, get into a situation, they'll think back. Dad said this, yeah,
Yeah. I
and
mean, it sometimes that do help. You know what I mean? Having somebody that give you a word or two from time to time, and it's something that'll resonate a year or three later. You know what I mean? You never know.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Yeah. Speak well, real quick, since we're speaking about podcasters and whatnot. Shout out to K Renee, real quick. You know what I
no
mean?
doubt, no doubt.
Hey, yeah. You only so you want to give her some claps. I saw it happening.
Hmm.
There we go. There we
Let's
go.
give her a round of applause, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her. Like you said, uh, I know she's starting like a new phase of her podcasting thing. Like that's the thing about this podcasting world too. It's like you can go. It's more personal to me at
Yeah,
this stage. You know what I mean? Starting out, it's like I want to get to this. I want to do this right here and third. But
yeah,
it is more of a personal thing because like, you kind of got your core audience. If like you said, you've been doing it since 2019.
yeah.
The people that's gonna help you clean up. Hopefully, at
Mhm.
the end of the day, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
right.
And presenting yourself different ways stagnant with those people is a talent as well, or something
Yeah,
that you got to do. Evolve like Madonna.
yeah,
You feel?
yeah. Man, one of the things I wanted to do too was get you and K Renee on the show at the
Man,
same
that right there
time.
would be dope.
Yeah. And I'm gonna reach out to her and see when she's available and see when you are available again and y'all come on, man, and we chop it up and have a great time, man, because I hadn't talked to her on the phone in a while. I'm trying to think the last time I even shot her a text. It's been a little minute, but I do see her on social media
Oh
on
yeah,
and she posting on social media, with her son and all. He doing great things, man. Growing up.
yeah. You
Yeah, he's growing up, man. So
all right?
so
It is
yeah,
real.
I definitely like to get on and chop it up with both of y'all, man, and see if she will ever step back on the scene.
Hey, like I said, she got like I think she's doing like 5 minute segments now.
Yeah,
If she get back on the scene for real, you know.
yeah, man. I miss her on the scene, man. Shit.
Oh,
On the scene. But
all
definitely
right.
gonna reach out to her for that, man, and see when I can get you
Yeah.
guys on it, both of y'all on. Uh, but um, man, it's been a great ride, man. As far as doing this, um, it's gonna get even better, man. You just things happen when they supposed to happen. Uh,
That's,
it happen when they
don't rush
supposed
it.
to happen. My thing with me now is I've gotten a lot more patient now. I used to didn't be patient, man. I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to make shit happen, try to make it happen, and it wasn't the time for it to happen. I mean, I was just, and then we'll get mad as fuck because the shit wouldn't go through.
Right.
It wasn't the time. It wasn't the time. Damn,
Yeah.
man. I had to grow up, man, and think about that shit, man. You got to settle yourself down. And now, since I've gotten a little older now, I've gotten a lot more patient, more
Yeah.
relaxed. I'm in a great place in my life right now. And I like to see people win, especially people that works hard, man.
Yes,
People
man.
that work their ass off. I wanna see them win. I don't have time to be trying to pass judgment on people, man, and talking about them. "Oh, he think he this," or "She thinks she's that."
Or it don't matter.
We gotta stop that shit, man. We
Yeah,
gotta
man.
stop. We are our own worst enemy. We gotta stop that shit. Instead of, telling people, man, and I do it. If I see somebody doing some good shit, Imma compliment them on it.
Oh
And
yeah.
if it's something that if I'm interested in it, I'm trying to learn from them. I'm trying to see. how can I get there? You know,
Exactly.
instead of just trying to down on somebody and talk about them. And when people do shit like that, I bag back, man. I step back. I step away from 'em. I'm like, no, this ain't the way the person I need to be around.
Exactly. Doing some weird shit now.
Well, all the negative shit, motherfuckers being negative. And look, I listen to the older heads. Don't get me wrong, I listen to them. But sometimes you can't listen to them neither because they don't
No.
got to a point in their life where they're pretty much grounded. They ain't trying to go nowhere else.
No.
And they'll sit
Like,
there and tell you, you stay doing what you're doing. That ain't
yeah.
that's not my dream. That's not what I want to do. So a lot of my shit I just keep to myself. I don't talk to them, and and I'm not trying to down no person of age, that's up there that's been through the storm and shit, man. I'm not trying to down them or nothing, but sometimes you
No.
just can't listen to them, bro.
One point, when before me and my girl moved, like, yeah, we about to move uh to over here, and it was like, well, I don't like that area of the city, this and the third. And I was like, well, I ain't really asking you to move in with me though. You know what I mean?
Right, 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 right,
You
right.
just down and it has nothing to do with you. I'm just telling you what's happening with me.
Yeah, yeah, you right, man. Shit,
Sometimes it happens.
some people you just you have to make your own decisions, man, and sometimes you look at getting advice from people, man, and if they see you trying to be on the up and up, the motherfuckers will say some shit to try to throw you off your off your plan and try to make you think about, man. I don't know, I want to do it now, and that's because you listen to somebody else's opinions
Yeah,
instead of um following your own path. You listen to some
yes.
damn body else, man. You can't do that shit, man. You'll never get nowhere. You'll
No,
never
man.
get anywhere.
I was going out for my national register EMT, bro, and I failed the test twice, and I heard it from multiple different people. It was
Mhm.
like, well, times now, like, don't you got to pay every time you take the test? Well, standing around, you just keep taking this test. I took it one last time, passed the shit, get the damn country, bro, because
Yeah,
I got this shit. No, if I
yeah,
would have listened to y'all, I would have took the test the third time.
yeah. Yeah. Then you can't listen to
See?
everybody, man. You can't.
No, you
You
got
have
to
to
listen to
make it
your own self at some point.
follow your mind, man. And, and
Yeah,
and then as I was saying before, man, you pray, you have the conversation, man. You talk to the man upstairs, man, and
wow,
he's not gonna guide you wrong, you know. And if
right,
it ain't meant to happen, something comes up and get in the way of it. It wasn't that time. It wasn't that time
exactly.
for you to do what you're trying to do. So, and that's why I had to look at stuff now, man. I look at it that way. If it didn't happen when it was supposed to be happening, it wasn't meant to, and that's what I rolled on.
You got to
And
listen to that God inside you, dog. That's
yeah,
right there. There's been so many times where you'll get that feeling of like I'll do it later, and then if you would have did it,
hmm
everything would have been a lot smoother. You know what I mean? That's
hmm
that God inside you talking. Like, go ahead,
hmm
man.
hmm Yep, yep. You're right, bro.
Do
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Looking forward to bring you back on the show. I enjoyed you coming on, bro. Uh, I know you getting ready to watch the game. I think it's a game coming on tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get one. Let's go to eighth place real quick, yo, on some real shit, man. We got to get to the playoff, dog. We gotta go beat Boston and get number 18 this year, dog. It gotta happen.
All right, my brother. Man, hey, thanks for coming on the show. Everybody knows Zebo Jones. Zebo has been a guest on this show before, but if you definitely want you to give your IG handle out or whatever, where people can reach you. They want to get in contact with you, man. Give them the rundown on that right quick before we end.
No problem, man. All right, so look, you can am at Zebo Jones. That's ZEBOJONES. You can follow the Distance Podcast at the Distance Podcast on Instagram, the Distance on Twitter. You can email us. But look, if you on Instagram, yo, like hit that easy link. That's like the best, easiest way to get in contact with me. Any means necessary. Boom, right there. Listen to the Distance Podcast. Yo.
Yeah, hey, there he is. There they are.
All right. One time. Shouts out to
Yeah.
Trees Cuz. 1,000%. I can't believe I forgot that.
Hey, definitely gonna have to get Trees on too, man, on the next
Hey,
one.
let's make it happen, dog.
Make it happen. Gotta get on, man. And man, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Bet. Appreciate you, man. 1,000%. Appreciate you. I can't say it enough. Just
Oh, hey, definitely gonna have you back, bro.
bet. Let's make it work.
Gotta get you some merch too, man. I gotta get you some merch up your way. So
Bet. I'm trying to get that trucker hat, man.
yeah, oh yeah. No doubt. I got you, man. All right, brother.
Yeah.
All
Peace
right.
out, G.
All right. Let me get my man out. Okay, my man Zebo Jones, man, in the building, man. I appreciate him coming through. Oh, another great one. Another good show. About to take a 30-second break. Yeah, we about to take a 30-second break, man. Come back, wrap this thing up. Yeah. Back in 30 seconds. All right, back in the building, y'all. About to wrap this thing up. Got it a little smoked out. Me and my vape, y'all. It's me and my vape. It's the vape, y'all. Man, I want to definitely thank Zebo for jumping back on with me today. Great guy. Looking forward to bringing him back on. Do some more work with him. Can't wait to do it. Also, vape sessions. I'm gonna talk on that just a split. Uh, About to get ready to start trying to work on that project. Um, be looking on the lookout for Vape Sessions 2. Vape Sessions 2. If you hadn't checked out Vape Sessions 1, it's available. Check it out on audio on all platforms. And of course, all the other episodes of the solo show are available on Spotify and all the other platforms, man. If you want to listen to the audio versions of it, y'all check it out there. And of course, you can check it out here on the channel. All right. For any guests that want to be a part of the Jock Johnson podcast, the solo show, have any questions or comments, hit me up on IG at The Real Jock Johnson. Also, you can check me out here on my YouTube channel, the Jock Johnson Podcast LLC. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, you can check me out on Facebook at Jock Johnson. Also, you can check me out on TikTok at the Jock Johnson Podcast. Also, you can check me out on my Twitter page at the Jock Johnson Podcast LLC. Also, you can check me out at 216 The Blend, Live 365 Radio, Cleveland, Ohio. Every Tuesday starting at midnight, again at 9 a.m., and then again at 9 p.m. Check me out there. And of course, you want to hit me up in my email, you can do that at jockjpodcast@gmail.com. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's about going to wrap it up for yours truly, the mastermind behind the mic, the podcast Unc. Always remember, do what you love what you do. I'm out, y'all.